actually strengthen this circuit. We can make it stronger so that in those moments when we need it the most, it will be able to contain the emotional upset or to help us recover more quickly. The key to resilience, to handling stress well, is not that we don't get upset. Everybody gets upset. It's how long we stay upset. Some people will live with that for weeks. And the reason is you keep ruminating, keep thinking about it. That's like living it all over again. So the brain keeps generating these stress hormones. If you're resilient, you drop it. You go on to the next thing. And what allows you to do this is this area here. There's a method called mindfulness. Mindfulness is an adaptation of a meditation technique for everyday life, where you learn to focus on your inner experience or your breath. And every time your mind wanders, you bring it back. Or if your mind does wander to something upsetting, you stay with that, but you don't judge it, you don't react to it, you just know it. And this trains your mind to change your relationship to stress. And it's the changed relationship that's going to help you handle it better.
How can I access my level of emotional intelligence?
Well, the first thing not to do is ask yourself. And the reason is, emotional intelligence is 4 things. The first part of emotional intelligence is self-awareness. If you're low in self-awareness, you're going to give the wrong answer. People who are low in self-awareness, if you ask them to evaluate themselves on emotional intelligence behavior, and then you ask people who know them very well to evaluate themselves, there's a huge gap between how they see themselves and how other people see themselves. So the best thing to do is to ask someone who knows you well, who will be honest with you, who you respect and whose opinion you trust. That's a little difficult to do. So many corporations use what's called the 360-degree instrument. I designed one called the Emotional and Social Competence Inventory. This is for leadership development. And it describes what emotional intelligence looks like listening well, and so on. And ask people to evaluate you, but you don't know who to evaluate. They do it anonymously. And you get an average of 10 at a time. That way, 10 opinions. That way you can get an honest answer. So there was a Scottish poet, Burns, who said, "Oh, that the gods would give us the gift to see ourselves as others see us." That's what it takes.
You just mentioned that your latest book is the digital format only.
Is the technical term. So these are problems we need to figure out. I don't have easy solutions. Of course, there are many advantages to working together and so on online, but we have to be aware of what is being done. We need to establish scientifically that there must be. I think our time is at an end. Thank you very much. Important question, particularly for kids, because once the effect, the social effect, the effect on society, the effect on children's development of relating to a screen rather than a person for so many hours of the day, I think that's the real downside, is that emotional intelligence abilities are taught in life. In being with other people, the brain is designed to take in these lessons face to face or by watching other people. If you're watching a screen or you're playing, what is it called, Angry Birds? You know, some kids are addicted to, not just kids are addicted to Angry Birds. You're, in a sense, wasting valuable time where you could be learning these lessons. So it would predict a certain growing deficiency in some social skills, I would think. The other problem is that the more we communicate online, like on Facebook, you can have contact with many, many more friends at one time on Facebook, but the contact is thin. It's not as rich as going out for a coffee or a beer with that person. Not nearly. And our bodies and our brains need that unity. So to the extent that it replaces that, I think we'll diminish. I think we'll lose something. There's another problem, and that is email. The social brain, which locks into the other person's brain, tells you unconsciously way the person you're with when you're face to face just reacted to what you just did or said, and so you better do this after that.